Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and the official trailer for episode 20 of Miraculous Ladybug Season 4 QILIN has just been released. It's linked down below for you to go and watch before I break it all down for you now, but fair warning, just because of the nature of Sabine's power in this, with the wind and how everything gets blown about and how fast everything moves in this trailer, some of these screenshots do look kind of blurry, but that just seems to be because of the nature of the episode. So it starts off with Sabine and Marinette. They are on a bus. They scan what looks to be like their bus passes, transport passes, I don't know. I have been to Paris, but I don't take the bus in any country, including the one I live in. So I don't actually know. So anyone who has taken the bus in Paris, could you let us know what exactly they actually do? That's what I think it is. Looks similar to like a scanning in system on the bus. So where Marinette and Sabine are going, I'm not sure. Looks like they're having a fun day out together. For some reason, Sabine hands Marinette her purse, or her wallet if you're American, to presumably buy something. And Marinette takes it and she gets off the bus, and we see her later with a bunch of flowers. Now, part of me was like, okay, perhaps they're for her mum. However, she's just used her mum's money to buy those flowers. So maybe they're not for her mum, maybe they're for someone else, and they just completely forgot to get the flowers. So Marinette's like, hey, I'll get off here, I'll go and get the flowers, and I'll meet you back at wherever, because the bus stop that Marinette gets off at seems to be the bus stop she comes back to when she's got the flowers. They seem to be the same place. So yeah, not 100% sure who she could be buying them for though. So Sabine is left alone on the bus without any money presumably, and who I would think to be the bus conductor who is checking the tickets has some sort of receipts of some kind, but Sabine doesn't have her wallet to check. Now, when I first watched the trailer, I was like, oh, well, just get your passes out, Sabine. Perhaps she put the passes back in the purse, so maybe to this conductor, it looks like she boarded the bus with no intention of paying. I could see that being the issue there, so she doesn't have a purse to get a new ticket with, and the other tickets might be still inside her purse, which Marinette now has. So the conductor looks pretty nasty, pretty horrible, and he looks like he starts laying into Sabine. If I had been Sabine, I would have burst into tears on the spot. I could not handle this. Like, he looks absolutely horrible. If he doesn't apologise to her at the end of the episode, I'll be very annoyed. So they escort Sabine off the bus, and before we carry on, let's just take a moment to appreciate that Gabriel advert in the background. Adrian, I know you didn't pick that outfit. But who did? Anyway, so they escort Sabine off the bus, luckily right outside the police station where Roger is having his lunch, and he decides to arrest Sabine, and because they're right outside the police station, he decides, someone not being able to pay for a bus ticket is just cause to first of all escort them to City Hall, second of all to have them escorted there in handcuffs by 4 armed guards. What? I'd have been akumatized as well. Like, this is an entirely unfair situation, Roger. Roger, what are you on? Roger, have you totally lost it if you hadn't already? What? This man. Anyway, so they take Sabine to City Hall. Like, look how... I feel bad for her. Roger's hands in comparison to hers. I just feel bad. Like, they were just having a nice day. Just having a nice day. So they get to City Hall. Before they can even go inside, Sabine gets akumatized into QILIN. Now, important note, this is episode 20, which is before Dearest Family, so this is the first time we see Sabine get akumatized. So she then starts using her power to get the armoured guards away from her. For some reason, the handcuffs also transform during the akumatization, but she absolutely floors all of the guards. And as we see Ladybug look over the square in front of the town hall or the City Hall, destruction. Cars, benches, people, other debris. It looks like a nightmare, so it's definitely a situation in which we need a miraculous Ladybug. So Cat Noir also arrives. He's seen what's going down, and he's like, that doesn't look good. Like I said, this is the first time they face QILIN, and he sees that Ladybug is taking some risks. I guess he doesn't know why, but it's obviously because of her mum. She just jumps into the fight, not really understanding how hurt she's going to get, which I guess is understandable. This is her mum, she wants her to be okay. So Cat Noir jumps in, and instead of just grabbing her and getting her out of the way, he uses his umbrella. Okay, this umbrella we didn't know existed until Glaciator 2, and was also used in Ephemeral. Just popping up randomly. I love it. So he somehow does really well with an umbrella, launches a bench out of the way, We love to see it. And then he decides to go directly for QILIN. Great. But then she grabs his baton and throws him into the Seine, which is wonderful. So QILIN again starts attacking the area, and Ladybug hangs on for dear life onto a lamppost. Now, as we know, in Indira's family, Sabine gets akumatized again, and because it's an Omega Akuma, the charm gets destroyed. So we know everything is going to be fine. Obviously, we've also seen Kuroneko as well, episode 23, and Ephemeral as well, episode 22. So we know everything is okay, but this trailer doesn't give us enough information to work out how the episode will end overall, if that makes sense. You're like, yeah, we know they're going to win, and it looks like the fight is going to be epic. Sabine's Akuma villain. Oh my god, I've been waiting ages for her to get akumatized properly and get her own episode. And I'm like, yes, Sabine, this looks amazing. I'm so proud of you. But yeah, it looks like a really good episode, but it is kind of difficult to work out what's happening in the episode with this amount of context. I'd love to know what you think is going on in this trailer, besties. Why do you think Sabine got akumatized? Why do you think she got arrested? And how do you think the fight is resolved? I'll see you in the next one.